Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzing Pattaya, the show where we talk about things that are happening right here, right now, as well as general news, tips, information and advice. And today I thought what better place to come to than the odd spot. Come and say it. Colin, how you doing, mate?
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
You okay?
How are you?
You okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
Don't call me sir. The last person called me sir, I thought he was going to send me away again.
Yeah.
So how's things, mate? All right?
Yeah, things are fine. Yeah, doing good.
Good,
Yeah.
excellent.
Ticking over, getting there.
Well, we're down here in Soi. We're right down by the Sailor Bar. If you know where the Sailor Bar is, literally as you come up Beach Road, you've got the Sailor Bar on your left-hand side. You could throw, even Bo could throw a stone and hit there. That's how close we are. We're on the right side. And obviously, if you come down from the second row, we're near down the end on the left-hand side. It's a nice open bar you got here, mate.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's nice and breezy.
Pool table.
Pool table.
Any good?
Oh, I have my moments.
Got your moments?
I have my moments, yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm brave enough to secure one, let's put it that way.
Oh, hello. I like the sound of that. That's good. Well, we're here down in the odd spot. Before we talk about the bar and everything, I want to just ask you a few questions. Where originally are you from, Colin? Where are you from?
I'm a proud Brummie from Birmingham.
Where's the accent gone?
Well, everybody used to say I had a very strong accent, but I've been here nearly 12 months, so whether I'm losing a little bit of it, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest with you, like I wouldn't have, I didn't pick that up straight away, to be fair.
Perhaps I'm a Thai Brummie now.
Yeah, maybe. What would that be, a Thai Brum or a Brum Thai? I don't know, but anyway. Anyway, so you're originally from Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah.
And
all my life, yeah. 60 years, born and bred.
60 years?
Yeah.
No, you don't look a day over 71.
I feel it now.
So, do you know what? I did a video the other day, and we did about these health things, and this woman was saying to me, her name was, you need to do this, you do this. I'm like, flipping hell, she had a right old pop at me.
Yeah, I know. What can you do?
So, what did you do back home?
Well, believe it or not, I drove a bus.
Did you?
36 years.
36 years.
The Birmingham area and the West Midlands.
And was that in the daytime or night time?
Every hour of the day.
Was it?
Every hour. Night time, daytime.
Oh, I can imagine the stories you can tell and the things you've seen on the buses.
Yeah. Very similar to Thailand. I mean, there's just as many stories, yeah.
Mate, I mean, the thing is nowadays, I mean, the youth of today, they don't really know what bus is. But for me, buses they were your get-to point. You know, I remember the 131 from Kingston to New Malden. It was a double-decker, and then you had the 156 used to take me from Kingston to Richmond to the ice hockey. Yeah. Wow. So how many drunks have you had to stop the bus for and say, "Come on, son, get yourself off"?
Many. But the drunks wasn't too bad, really.
School kids.
School kids were the problem. Yeah, the biggest problem.
Pressing buzzers and everything.
Oh.
I don't know what I'd never have done that.
No, it was okay. Yeah.
You were probably driving the bus. I was in there pressing button and all the other things, ringing the bells. I'll tell you what they've got there. Have you seen those big concertina buses? The ones that are two joined together with like a concertina in the middle.
Yeah, it's like I think they call them bendy buses.
Yeah, I don't know. I call them big as. Big as. Flipping out, they're huge.
Yeah.
So you did that most of your life, all your life, 37 years?
36, just over 36 years, yeah.
And when did you first come to Thailand?
2015.
Oh, so not that long back then,
it's just coming up for 8 years now.
Yeah. What was your first experience like?
Knocked me out, really. Knocked me out. I heard the stories, didn't believe them.
Yeah.
And then, originally I got some good friends in the United States.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was going to go there, and my friend, well, before you go there, he says, we go to Thailand, you're quite welcome to come with us. I said, okay, yeah. Shows me all the videos, and okay. But as soon as I got here, that was it.
And did your expectations get overwhelmed by the reality of what is here?
Yeah, it just blew me away. Blew me away, really.
I mean, in 2015, to be fair, 2015, it was good then.
It was good.
It was good then. I mean, obviously, we'll talk about it in a bit, but things have slightly tapered away now.
Yeah.
But I mean, in general, it was really, really good. Great fun.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
So where did you? Can you remember your first bar you went into? Can you remember that?
It would have been in Jomtien.
Oh wow!
In the, I think they call it the Rumpo Market.
Yeah, Rumpo Market. Yeah.
I don't know. We never used to call it that, but I believe that's what it's called. When there's like about 20, 30 different bars.
Open air bars in little
Rumpo, and to be honest, that was for the first couple of visits. That's where we went.
No.
Yeah.
Talk about
Soi Buakhao and this area was a mystery. Because we were stuck there.
Rompo Market, the Soi 6, Walking Street, LK Metro. It's all about chuck yourself in there.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, obviously you must have enjoyed it because you're living it now.
Well, yeah, that was I had 3 years left at work, so come every year with the intention of retiring out here. But of course, when I come out in 2018, by the time I got organised, COVID kicked in.
Yeah, of course.
Back to England. and then that's it.
Wow. And you know, we sort of laugh and joke about these scenarios because we always say, like, when you come over here, don't buy a bar.
Everybody says that to me. Everybody, and the people who own bars tell me the same story. Yeah.
So how did this come about? How did you gone from being a happy, retired, you know, stress-free, young at heart, enjoying life man, to now being sitting here thinking, oh my Lord.
What have I done? What have I done? Yeah. Well, the intention was always, you know, when you was on holiday, oh yeah, you got to buy a bar. It's just imagine it like, you know.
Yeah.
And then when I come back this time, I come for 6 months, and I thought, see how things are. I was going to go back home in September, but I usually drink up in the Clua.
All right, yeah.
And the bar that I drink in there, that came up for sale.
Right.
So, okay, you know, that's the ideal, we'll buy this. Anyway, never worked out, fell through. We went to buy another one in the Clua.
So you didn't take your first warning then?
Well, no, that fell through with 30 minutes to go.
Really?
Everything was organised. I'd gone to the bank, got the money. I think it was something like 11 o'clock, come and sign the documents. 10:30, the lawyer said, forget it, she's pulled out.
Oh.
So.
But maybe, you know, every cloud has a silver lining, and you're here now.
And we seen this one that was for sale, because I used to drink across the road.
Yeah.
So it was all or nothing really. It's either go home or buy this bar. So we brought
the bar.
Here we are.
So in that Clua, did you ever go to the Blue Mine and see Michael?
Yeah, I know him well.
Yeah,
well,
great guy.
I say I know him well, but I know him.
Yeah, brilliant people, lovely people.
Yeah.
So when you came out here, I mean, obviously, you know, you were looking at Naklua originally, which is a far cry from where we're sat right now.
It is really, yeah.
To now come into the city centre, I mean, has that kind of like changed your vision? Because obviously in Naklua, you must have sort of thought, well, I know the clientele, I know the type of customers we're going to get, I know what to expect. Whereas here, I mean, you know yourself, you've been there. I mean, Songkran down here, this is just bananas. It's just bananas. It really is. I mean, how are you adapting to that kind of thoughts where you think, you know what, we got a lot more people now passing through, a lot more people having fun, enjoying themselves, maybe had a few too many. You know, how have you found that?
It's a bit of a shock because ideally, the Clue was a spot. I know all the customers, I know all the bar owners, and that was like sort of, it was just like being at home.
Yeah.
So coming down here was a bit more difficult because obviously it's tourists, and to be fair, we do get a lot of regular customers, but they're for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then when we've just had 3 real good customers go, now we've got to find 3 more to replace them.
Yeah. Guys, if you're watching, come down.
So in the Clue though, it's expats. And you're going to bank on the same customers, hopefully, for 12 months of the year.
Yeah.
And that was obviously the idea. So yeah, it's been a big shock because some nights it's rammed and the other night there's nobody there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, in terms of like your expectations buying the bar, I mean, probably a lot of people watching this won't really understand the concept, the process of how it actually works and all the paperwork involved.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you find that? Was that stressful? Was it okay?
Yeah, there was problems, but my partner's Thai.
Yeah.
So she was about, she could work all that out. And luckily enough, I could just sit back and she managed to do all that. But there was a lot of obstacles.
Was there?
But it can be done. It's not, I don't think it's a great problem. I mean, I'm a new kid on the block, so
yeah.
For me to do it, for somebody who knows something about the trade, I don't think there's a problem.
Well, new kid on the block, you still got all your hair.
Well, I'm catching you up, Trev. I'm catching you up.
He's catching me up. None of that, I'll tell you. So you're here now, and we're in the Odd Spot.
Yeah.
Where in the world did you get the name the Odd Spot from? Because most people say like Colin's Bar or you know, Blow Me Tomorrow Bar, all these, but you've got the Odd Spot. Where did that come from?
We went through names, obviously. Some of the names, like my name was too long to use. Daughter's name was too long to use, and I was thinking of the bars and pubs I used back in Birmingham, trying to use pub names, this sort of thing. And you might not remember being a young man, but back in the day when the pubs used to close between 2:30 and 6.
Oh,
back
maybe,
in the 70s, 6, well, yeah,
maybe
just about. Well,
yeah, I'm only a nipper.
Well, obviously bars was officially closed, but there was bars you could use.
Oh, okay.
And there used to be a club in the centre of Birmingham, very similar. Do you remember the programme Minder?
Yeah, very well.
Winchester Club.
Yeah.
Very similar type of club where, you know, I wouldn't say dodgy people use, but it was an interesting place to go. But it was open.
Yeah.
And it was called the Odd Spot.
Oh, okay. So that's where you got the name from then.
It just come to me one day, and I thought, well, some people said, oh no, that's no good, and other people says, oh yeah, that's.
It's funny though, isn't it? When you talk about like when you go back in time. I mean, I remember the Fighting Cocks was a bar in Kingston,
Okay.
and they had a big bar area at the front, and then round the back you had a pool table with a little serving hatch.
Yeah.
And as kids, 14-year-old kids, we used to go in the back and he'd serve us.
Yeah.
But you could only tap on the
Through
door
the hatch,
on the
yeah.
hatch. You couldn't
Yeah.
lift it up or anything like that.
Yeah.
You could tap on it and wait, and eventually someone asked, "What do you want?" "Oh, can I have a beer, please?" And they'd give you a beer, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You know, those little things were like, yeah, I remember the fight. Who chance in a million? But has anyone ever been to the odd spot that Colin's on about, and to the Fighting Cocks in Kingston? There you go. Let's see.
You go.
There you go. Maybe. We don't
But
know.
believe it or not, I did have a customer from Birmingham, and he did use the hospital.
Did he?
Yeah, couldn't believe
Really?
it. Yeah.
But it's weird, isn't it? Do you ever find like sometimes, I know myself, like I walk around and I'll be chatting to people and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm from such." I think, mate, that's round the corner from me.
I know,
You know,
yeah.
it's surreal, isn't it, how you meet these people.
Yeah, 6,000 miles away.
God, yeah.
It's just like being at home. It's crazy.
I don't know about being at home. It's a bit warmer here than it is at home. So you're in here now. What's been the biggest hurdle to overcome? What's been your biggest headache? You think, oh man, this has been a real problem I didn't anticipate.
Well, I was warned many times, as you said, done by a bar so and so. Is the staff.
Stuff, yeah.
Just the staff.
Yeah.
Everything else is doing better than what I thought. It's just the turnover of staff.
Yeah.
It really is a problem. So
A lot of people are discussing this, and it's quite a hot topic at the moment. Because one of the things, and maybe you can help us on this side, is the salaries that the staff are expecting is a lot higher now than it ever has been. I mean, has that been a massive problem for you in terms of like people that come and say, look, we can afford to pay you this, and they go, oh no, I want that.
Yeah. The problem is not so much is getting the staff. It's keeping them or relying on them. You can come here. Last week I think we had eight staff.
Yeah.
And hardly any customers. And then the next day we had 8 to 10 customers and no staff. So it's just a case of getting a loyal. We've had ladies who have been here for some time, and then all of a sudden, oh, where's so and so? Oh, she's gone.
And they don't give you no warning.
No,
do
they just go. And every day I walk in the bar, I'm thinking, okay, who's going to be here today? And it's
It must drive you mad.
yeah, and I don't. Much about the salary, I just some ask, but that's not my department anyway.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But I don't know if that's such a problem as a salary. It's just I don't know.
Just
really.
can't keep it for some reason.
It's like just revolving door.
So in an ideal scenario, I mean, how many staff would you really be happy if you walked in today and said, right, we've got a lineup of 10 or 12 or 15? I mean, what would be your option?
Well, not even that really. If we could just have, even if we had 3 or 4 regular staff, and know that they're going to be here to open up, close, and to help out behind the bar, that's really all we need, really.
So if I was to ask you how would you describe your bar? What kind of bar is it? What kind of theme? What's your concept in your mind?
It has changed.
Okay.
Because originally it was going to be, your normal bar, which you see everywhere. Yeah. And we have found, because we haven't got a lot of staff, and it's worked in our favour, that we get a lot of couples.
Oh, yep.
Whether they're Thai couples or Falang, English with Thai, or just, we get a lot of English, ladies and gentlemen who come in and go, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
I can sit here, listen to the music. We don't blast the music out. They can sit and watch the football in peace. And we find that we're attracting them sort of people, and they are coming back.
Yeah.
Which we didn't expect.
But I must admit, it's nice. I mean, when my wife comes and sees me down here, it's nice to go out and sit in a bar where you're just going to be able to chill out. There's no pressure. There's no oh hello when she goes to the toilet, sweetheart, how much and that rubbish.
Yeah, that's what we're finding. Yeah.
You can just and chill out and relax. Yeah. And saves me a headache, because if anyone says it to Mo, she kicks off. I'm like, oh no, here we go. I know what he said to her.
Well, we get chaps come in and they'll sit on their own, and I sort of, talk to them and say, oh, we're sorry, we're a bit low on staff for service and whatever. And they go, no, it's great. Yeah. I don't want girls climbing over and begging me for this. And he said, just sit there, watch the football, a couple of beers, and they go. Well,
you've got a great location as well, because obviously, people love to people watch and they sit there. Yeah. I look at all the other open front bars and guys that sat there with their beer and they're watching and oh, look at this. I mean, it is quite nice. And of course, you've got the added advantage of the Sailor Bar opposite being very popular, well known. So a lot of people maybe come to there and then wander in here.
Vice versa. We have some people, because they're so busy over there, they come and have a drink while they're waiting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said, well, I said that you're waiting for food. They go, yeah, we've an hour wait, so we come in here for 40 minutes, then go there, and hopefully they come back as well. Yeah.
So do you get much time off?
No.
No.
That's probably another downer. Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Is that because you're fully focused on obviously helping your partner here and making sure things go smoothly, or is it just because you know you just, what about this, what about that? I mean, is it stress and pressure?
It's a bit of everything, because obviously because of the staffing situation, if we had staff to open and close, or we could leave them here, perhaps we could have a weekend off, or but at the moment, because we haven't got that staff, we have to be here, every night really.
So if you had a weekend off, where would you go? It's stay at home, wouldn't
At
you?
the moment, no. I'm a great lover of Koh Samet, so.
Oh, lovely, yeah. 45 minutes up the road.
Yes, it's down the road.
Get yourself over there. I went over there with my wife about 3 months ago, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
It takes some beating, yeah.
It's quite weird, because when you go to Koh Samet, it's almost like you've been picked up and time warped to a completely different part of Thailand.
Yeah.
And you walk along the sandy beach, it's beautiful, and you're like, this is lovely. But yet, literally, we are, like you said, 45 minutes down the road.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot more places to go, but if you haven't got the time, that's perfect.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier about you got a lot of TVs here. I mean, do you cover a lot of sports?
We do all the sports. We got 3 different screens, 3 everything. We got obviously the rugby, football, whatever anybody wants. We got.
So will you be screening when Arsenal win the Premier League this year?
It depends how many Arsenal fans are in here.
I can be loud. I can make
They
up.
got a good chance. I think they may do it this year.
Do you know what? Honestly,
I
never ever thought in my life I'd be saying this, but thank you to Spurs, because they beat Man City recently. And that was just a blessing in disguise. Because had they not, then City would have been
close,
But thanks Spurs. I hate you, but thanks.
And I think their game in hand is Arsenal and Man City.
So happy days. So you've been in now how long?
Since September.
In this venue since September?
We opened September the 24th, so we're still new. As I said, we're the new kids on the block really, so 4 months. But it's been okay. I'm quite happy the way it's going.
Well, I was going to say, look, you sound quite positive.
Yeah, it's not been, as I said, it's just that little bit of staffing problem. Besides that, everything, customers, the amount of people I've met, and still good friends. People text me every day now. From England, I've got Canadians, Australians,
brilliant.
From all over the world, which is a big bonus.
Yeah.
Whatever you say about a bar, the social side of it's fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic, isn't it?
Right
now, there's a lot of speculation about the future of the city. There's a lot of talk going on about maybe it's going to change beyond recovery in terms of the nightlife's going to be suppressed and closed and shut up. And obviously, there's a lot of focus on Beach Road, Walking Street, really prominent, dominant areas.
Yeah.
What's your thought on what's going on right now?
It's getting there. It's definitely coming back. And I think, a city like this, it's got everything, so why would it die anyway? Yeah. But I honestly believe, because now I'm not a customer now, I see it from the other side. Yeah. And it's going to be difficult. I don't think it's going to happen straight away.
Do you think they'll achieve this whole family-friendly vibe that's going on at the moment?
Not completely. It's getting better. You see more. I've seen more couples walking up and down here than I've ever seen. Yeah. But it's patio. It's keep it as patio, leave it as patio.
I think that the main zone. I mean, you're safe because of the style of your bar, but I think the main zone of the actual real entertainment, I think will be pushed over towards the Macau.
Yeah.
The
but it's already there, isn't it? It's already over there.
And I mean, you'd be amazed the amount of people that come here to Pattaya. They stay in Walking Street or around these sois. You say, have you been over to Tree Town, or have you been? Where's that?
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, have you been living under a rock? How have you not known that? So I think that's on the cards.
But then again, I think even Soi Macau and Tree Town have got to be careful, because I think they're overloaded.
Well, Tree Town, the rumours are going around at the moment that it's already been sold to the same condominium owners as the base, and that they're just basically wittering out the few that they need out, and then it's going to be a condominium block.
After they've built all that?
So they tell us. I don't know. We've lost quite a few people, because obviously the Buzzing Bar's in Tree Town. And we're on the outskirts, and we've got 3 year lease, so we're quite safe. But a lot of the other units that are more in the central area, their rents are being doubled and stuff. And people say, well, I'm leaving, and okay, bye-bye. And they're not looking for anyone to replace it. So I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one.
That's strange. After
I know.
After COVID, that was the...
Oh, well, the trouble is, as everyone, the amount of rumours that fly around it, You know, it's
Well,
hard
that's, yeah.
it's hard to separate the
Yeah.
rumours from the reality.
Somebody was trying to tell me the other day that this is going to be demolished, but
Really?
the Flipper Lodge, I said,
The Flipper Lodge is iconic.
No, that can't be.
it can't
No,
be gone.
no.
Can't be gone.
I don't think the sailor bar would be too happy about that anyway.
No, I can't. Well, you know, I don't know.
You
I
never
don't
know,
know.
yeah.
Well, listen, it's been brilliant talking to you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, Steve. For you're open 7 days a week
Every day. Yeah.
from
2 o'clock, because obviously because of
Yep.
staffing. 2 till 2 is our
okay.
idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have you got
everybody's.
a Facebook page?
Yes, I have. Yes.
Okay, so
It's
if the hours change, you can stick them in there.
Yeah, it's just at the odd spot. Facebook,
Yeah.
just the odd spot, and it should come
All
up.
right,
Yeah.
brilliant. Well, it's been a great pleasure
Yeah.
talking to you.
Yeah.
But before we go, I've just seen a lad walking down the road here with his suitcases.
Yeah.
And I said, stop there, young man, stop there. Come in here, put your cases down here. I'll get out of this chair, he sits down
Yeah.
next to you, and I'll say to him, listen to Colin.
Yeah.
He's going to give you his words of wisdom about
Wisdom,
your
yeah.
first time
Yeah.
ever being here.
Yeah.
And you know how it is, because it wasn't that long ago when you were that person.
I was that person.
What
yeah.
would you tell him?
Yeah. Well, I've thought about this because every time you do
Oh, you
the
know my
interviews,
story. He knows how I end
I'm
them up.
thinking, what would I say if he asked me that?
Want a beer?
Well, everybody says don't fall in love. Forget it. You will fall in love.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
try
true.
not to. You will fall in love.
Yeah, that's very true.
And just enjoy. It's Pattaya Pattaya. Whatever they say of this, just enjoy. Listen to people. Get advice off people who have obviously been there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm learning all the time.
Yeah,
Even after 8 years, all the time, new things. Just enjoy.
brilliant.
That's all you got to do. And if you're on holiday, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if you're going to come and live here, then you've got to investigate
Totally
a lot
different.
more.
Yeah.
But fall in love, spend all your money, come in the odd spot.
Yeah, definitely. And,
And just
name drop one place he's got to go.
Oh.
Here we go. I've got you. I
Oh,
see. I don't
yeah,
normally put that
yeah,
in the end,
it's-
so I thought I'd throw it in.
Well, I've
at
got
you.
some friends who have got some bars, but because I know Phil,
Yeah.
he's Birmingham as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One bar you got to go to.
Bar or go-go bar.
Up to you.
It's got to be the windmill, hasn't it?
Oh, nice shout.
It's got to be. It's
Nice
gotta be
shout.
the
There you go.
windmill.
And if you don't know what the windmill's about,
Yeah.
well, come over here and explore. You'll soon find out. And the guys that know, they know. The guys that don't, will soon find out. It's been a pleasure, my friend.
Can I just say one thing?
Of course you can. The camera is all
I'd just
yours,
like
my
to
friend.
thank Trevor, same as everybody. We get a lot of customers come in the bar. For the 2 years I was locked down in COVID, lay in bed all day with all the pubs closed, nothing to do. Trevor on YouTube just kept me going.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thanks so
And I
much.
get a lot of customers say the same. So
Well, that's very
just
kind.
say, I know,
No, thank
just
you.
say again,
No,
thanks
thank
for
you
all
very-
your help during them 2 years.
You're more than welcome. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure, and I've loved it. You know, I've really enjoyed it. It's great.
Okay.
Like you say about meeting people, I've met so many people. It's been
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you very much indeed. That's very
Okay.
kind.
Thanks again. anyway.
All right, guys. So there we are. We are in Soi 8, opposite the Sailor Bar. Come down here to the odd spot. Come and say hello to Colin. He's a lovely guy, and he'll tell you all about his stories about being
That
on
bus
the
ride.
buses.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever watch that series on the
Yeah,
buses?
and it's not far off the truth, I can tell
Is
you.
it
That's
really? I'll get you, Butler.
That's
I'll
the
get
one.
you, Butler.
That's the
Brilliant,
one.
brilliant, fantastic. All right, there we are, guys. So please come down, come and say hello to Colin, the odd spot. Come and have a beer. You're only 5 minutes away from the beach, and you're only 15 minutes up the road there, away from a lot more action. So come down here, come and say hello, and have a beer. All right, that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check on Discord. I'll get Colin set up on there. I'll give him his room in there so he can post updates and tell you what's going on in Discord. So have a look on there. It's totally free of charge. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Packed full of information and lots and lots of guys on there that are very well experienced about being here and can help you out if you're a newbie. And have a look on our members area and our website. Check that out. There's lots of goodies in there you might like to check out. And have a look at the membership area on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to support the channel, then your help is much appreciated. That's it from me, guys. That's it from Colin. Thank you very much for watching. And please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.